Noyan Genburten is a professional Apex Legends player whose game settings are perfect for players who want to master high sensitivity in the game. This Australian-Turkish pro currently plays for 100 Thieves. He is a leading figure in the competitive Apex Legends scene in the APAC region and one of the best controller players. Additionally, Genburten has won numerous A-level ALGS tournaments including championships, split playoffs, and more. He is best known for his aggressive playstyle and exceptional ability to control rebounds. Let's take a quick look at Genburten's Apex Legends setup, button assignments, controller configuration, and more. What controller does Genburten use? Genburten uses a Sony DualSense wireless controller PlayStation 5. The Sony brand isn't the most popular among Apex Legends pros, but there are players who enjoy using it. It's very light, has low click latency, and is very sturdy. It also has a great cable and very good mouse feet that glide smoothly. Genburten's Apex controller settings. Genburten also has his own in-game settings that he customized to highlight his abilities. He uses advanced appearance controls that allow him to further tweak his settings. For a professional Apex player like him, having a comfortable setting for gameplay is a top priority. Genburten also maximized yaw and pitch speeds to replicate a mouse and keyboard experience. Some settings are set to 0 because fewer changes mean less control. Genburten compared this to Apex players who use a mouse and keyboard and don't manipulate mouse acceleration. Genburten uses a controller when playing Apex Legends. However, you can study these settings to understand what he was trying to achieve in his gameplay. Using a mouse and controller may be different, but it also helps to diversify and develop your gaming experience. Genburten's Apex mouse settings. Mouse settings for PC games are important because they provide a better gaming experience and help improve the player's performance. In most FPS games, every player, especially professional players, should have a setting that works best for them. This is a more personal area, but making the right choice will definitely impact your performance. Genburten's current 2024 Apex Legends setup. He uses the Razer Viper Ultimate Gaming Mouse to play. It's light and slim, which allows his hand to move faster. Its elegant design also fits perfectly with Genburten's Apex setup. Some of the best Twitch streamers use this mouse. Genburten's Apex video settings. Compared to most professionals, Genburten is a bit different when it comes to video settings. From the table below, we can see that he does the exact opposite. He lowers the visual quality of the game in order to improve frame rate and performance. All video settings are turned up to the maximum except for the field of view, which is at 110. These can only be considered his personal preferences. One of the reasons for this choice is that Genburten is playing on the best hardware available. This means that his PC can handle high graphic quality and FPS. With average game settings, it might be worth considering this. Optimizing your video settings will allow you to see more of your opponents in the battlefield. This way, you can detect threats before they eliminate you. Visibility is very important in Apex Legends, as many people will be targeting you. Being fired at from an uncleared building that you entered to refill your ammo could be game-ending. Genburten's 2024 Apex video settings show how he optimized his settings to show more footage on the battlefield. Genburten's 2024 Apex settings are unique, but they can potentially be recreated and tweaked to get back to the top of the leaderboard. Compare them to the video settings and make changes to see if the extra FPS makes a difference. Genburten's Apex keyboard settings. In a game like Apex Legends, there's more to it than just shooting and running around. Therefore, it's also very important to carefully tune your keyboard shortcuts to something more comfortable. Genburten set up his controls with custom keyboard shortcuts to make things easier. Just compare them with your keybinds and see if you can improve your performance and settings. Genburten also has his own in-game settings that he customizes to highlight his abilities. He uses advanced appearance controls that allow him to further tweak his settings. For a professional Apex player like him, having a comfortable setup for gameplay is a top priority. Genburten's Apex setup. Before we move on to Genburten's game setup, we need to clarify a few things. However, it is clear that his gaming gear is different from your regular hardware. As you can see, all professional gamers use top-of-the-line gaming equipment to improve their performance in games. Especially for a professional gamer like Genburten, we expect him to use the best gaming equipment available. In most cases, turning up the in-game graphics settings to the max will have consequences. This can affect the frame rate significantly, but that is not the case with Genburten. His PC is very powerful. According to the table, the PC is equipped with 64 GB of HyperX Predator RGB RAM and the latest Intel Core i9-10850K CPU, and also has an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 GPU. I can see why he's not too worried about the visual output or frame rate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.